Picture this: a vast, sun-scorched desert stretching across what is now Mongolia 75 million years ago. Amidst the dunes, a small, feathered dinosaur, no larger than a modern turkey, darts carefully around a nest of eggs. Was it a thief or guardian? Welcome to the mysterious world of the Oviraptor, a dinosaur whose name means egg thief, a label that has sparked debate for nearly a century. Once thought to be a notorious nest raider, this enigmatic creature is now revealing a far more complex story. Was Oviraptor truly a cunning predator, or a misunderstood parent protecting its young? In this documentary, we'll dive deep into the life of this omnivorous dinosaur, exploring its behavior, diet, and the secrets hidden in its fossils. From the sandy expanses of the Late Cretaceous to modern paleontological breakthroughs, we'll uncover the truth behind one of the most debated dinosaurs in history. So, let's journey back in time to meet the Oviraptor and challenge everything you thought you knew about it. The story of Oviraptor begins in the 1920s in the heart of the Gobi Desert, a treasure trove of dinosaur fossils. In 1923, a team from the American Museum of Natural History, led by the legendary paleontologist Roy Chapman Andrews, embarked on the Central Asiatic expeditions, a groundbreaking series of digs that would reshape our understanding of prehistoric life. Amidst the sands of the Jadakta Formation, they unearthed a remarkable find: a small theropod dinosaur skeleton, its body curled over a clutch of eggs. The team named it Oviraptor Phyloceratops, meaning egg thief who loves ceratopsians, because the eggs were initially thought to belong to Protoceratops, a small horned dinosaur common in the region. Andrews and his colleague, Henry Fairfield Osborn, who described the fossil in 1924, believe they had caught a thief red-handed, snatching a meal from another species' nest. This narrative of Oviraptor as a villain stuck for decades, painting it as a cunning predator of the Late Cretaceous. But the Gobi Desert held more secrets. The Jadakta Formation, dated to around 75 million years ago, was a harsh environment, arid, with seasonal rains that supported patches of vegetation like shrubs and conifers. This was a world on the brink of change, just before the catastrophic extinction that would end the reign of the dinosaurs. Oviraptor lived alongside other dinosaurs like Velociraptor and Protoceratops, as well as early mammals and lizards. Its discovery marked a turning point in paleontology, but it also highlighted the biases of early fossil interpretation. For years, scientists viewed Oviraptor through a lens of assumption, not evidence. It wasn't until the late 20th century that new discoveries began to challenge this story, prompting a closer look at what Oviraptor truly was: a predator, a scavenger, or perhaps something far more nurturing than anyone had imagined. Let's start with what Oviraptor looked like, a creature straight out of a prehistoric fable. This small theropod stood about 5.5 feet, 1.6 meters, long and weighed around 55 pounds, 25 kilograms, roughly the size of a large modern dog. Its body was covered in feathers, a trait confirmed by closely related species like Velociraptor, with plumage likely ranging from earthy browns to dappled grays for camouflage in the desert. Oviraptor had a short, parrot-like beak with no teeth, a feature that puzzled scientists for years. How could a dinosaur hunt without teeth? Its skull was lightweight, with large eye sockets suggesting keen vision, and a small crest on its head, possibly used for display or species recognition. Its arms were long and slender, ending in three-fingered hands with sharp, curved claws, perfect for grasping. Oviraptor's diet is where its omnivorous nature shines. Initially labeled an egg thief, its toothless beak suggests a broader menu. Paleontologist Dr. Mark Norell from the American Museum of Natural History explains Oviraptor's beak was likely adapted for a varied diet. Think seeds, fruits, small animals, and yes, possibly eggs. Fossilized stomach contents from related oviraptorids, like those found in the Nameg Formation, reveal traces of plants and small bones, supporting the idea of omnivory. Imagine Oviraptor foraging in a desert scrub, using its claws to dig for roots or snatch a scurrying lizard, its keen eyes scanning for danger. But what about those eggs? The 1920s discovery painted Oviraptor as a nest raider, but a 1990s find turned this idea on its head. In 1993, a team led by Norell unearthed another Oviraptor skeleton in the Gobi, this time with embryos inside the eggs beneath it, eggs that matched Oviraptor's own species. This wasn't a thief, it was a parent brooding its nest like a modern bird. The posture, with legs tucked under and arms spread over the eggs, mirrors that of nesting birds today, suggesting Oviraptor was a devoted caregiver. This revelation, published in Nature, redefined its legacy, showing a nurturing side to this once misjudged dinosaur. Oviraptor's environment in the Jadakta Formation was a harsh one. Seasonal rains brought bursts of life, but droughts could turn the land into a barren waste. It shared this world with predators like Velociraptor, whose sickle-shaped claws posed a constant threat. Yet Oviraptor was no easy prey. Its speed, estimated at 20 miles per hour, 32 kilometers per hour, and agility likely helped it evade danger. Fossil trackways in the Gobi suggest it moved in small groups, possibly for protection or social bonding. Picture a family of oviraptors, their crests catching the sunlight, as they take turns guarding their nest while others forage nearby. But life wasn't just about survival, it was also about display. Those feathers and crests likely played a role in mating rituals, much like modern birds. Dr. Amy Balinoff, a paleontologist at Johns Hopkins University, notes, Oviraptor's brain structure, studied through CT scans, shows enlarged areas for visual and motor skills, hinting at complex behaviors like courtship dances. Imagine a male Oviraptor fanning its feathers in a shimmering display, vying for a mate amidst the desert sands. The climax of Oviraptor's story lies in its adaptability. Its omnivorous diet allowed it to thrive in an unpredictable environment, balancing plant and animal resources. This flexibility, combined with its nurturing instincts, made it a survivor in a world of giants, until the asteroid struck 66 million years ago, ending the Cretaceous and Oviraptor's reign. Today, Oviraptor is a star of paleontology, its story evolving with each new discovery. Fossils from the Gobi Desert, particularly the Jadakta and the Meg formations, continue to yield clues. The American Museum of Natural History and the Mongolian Academy of Sciences have led recent expeditions, uncovering more Oviraptorid species, like Pseudopodi and Con, which share Oviraptor's traits. These finds, detailed in Journal of Vertebrate Paleontology, confirm its place in the Oviraptoridae family, a group of feathered theropods closely related to birds. Modern technology has revolutionized our understanding. CT scanning, used by teams at the University of Tokyo, reveals intricate details of Oviraptor's skull, showing air sacs and a brain structure remarkably bird-like. Isotopic analysis of fossilized bones, conducted at the University of Bristol, traces its diet, confirming a mix of plants and small prey. Yet challenges remain. Many Oviraptor fossils are incomplete, making it hard to reconstruct its full behavior. Illegal fossil poaching in Mongolia also threatens these precious relics, with many specimens lost to the black market. Public perception has shifted too. Once a villain in children's books, Oviraptor now stars in documentaries like Prehistoric Planet, showcasing its nurturing side. But gaps in the fossil record, particularly about its reproductive habits and social structure, keep scientists searching for answers, ensuring Oviraptor remains a subject of fascination and debate. What does the future hold for Oviraptor research? The possibilities are as vast as the Gobi Desert itself. Emerging technologies like protein sequencing, pioneered by researchers at the University of Manchester, could unlock genetic links between Oviraptor and modern birds, offering clues to its coloration and behavior. Ground-penetrating radar might reveal hidden nesting sites, shedding light on its family dynamics. Dr. Norell predicts, within the next decade, we may find evidence of communal nesting, showing Oviraptor as a social dinosaur, much like some modern birds. New fossil beds in unexplored regions of Mongolia or even China could expand its known range, revealing how it adapted to different environments. AI-driven simulations, already in use at the Smithsonian, might model its movements and interactions with predators like Velociraptor, painting a clearer picture of its daily life. As climate change exposes new fossil layers, unexpected discoveries could rewrite Oviraptor's story, bringing us closer to understanding its role in the Cretaceous ecosystem and its place in the ancestry of birds. Oviraptor's journey, from egg thief to devoted parent, reminds us how science evolves, peeling back layers of misunderstanding to reveal truth. This small, feathered dinosaur, with its omnivorous diet and nurturing instincts, thrived in a harsh world, leaving a legacy etched in stone. Its story challenges us to look beyond assumptions, to see the complexity of life millions of years ago. As we stand in museums, gazing at its fossils, or watch birds soar overhead, we're connected to Oviraptor's ancient world, a world of survival, adaptation, and care. What other secrets lie buried in the sands of time? Let's keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep marveling at the wonders of prehistory.